For much of his career, Donald Trump has been an abject failure as a businessman. His casinos have gone bankrupt, his university went bust. He's tried to sell everything from steaks to vodka to bottled water. There's been Trump the game, Trump the magazine, and Trump the shuttle. But after all of these failures, Trump has finally found a successful product. Trump the president. For Donald Trump, the office of the U.S. presidency is not only the most powerful position on the planet, but also the most personally profitable. According to Forbes, Trump was worth $5.1 billion as of March 2025, or about double what he was worth at the end of his first term in 2020. Here's how he's raking it in, and more importantly, how he's working to get away with it. First, he's still got all the tacky merch. Like, who wouldn't want a Trump flask or a sequin sweatshirt, right? But don't forget the Trump watch, the Trump special edition Bible for $1,000. But that's small potatoes compared to the big money corruption that's defining his second term. During his first term, Trump scored about $1.6 billion, according to the nonprofit Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. Much of this money came from business at Trump properties, including the now defunct Trump International Hotel in D.C., and the 399 visits he paid to his golf courses over his first 4 years. In his second term, he's become much more brazen about his tactics for extracting cash. For instance, an investigation by the New Yorker magazine reports that you can now buy a one-on-one meeting with Trump for just $5 million. He's extorting gifts like the infamous Qatari jet worth $400 million. According to CNN, Trump asked for the plane to be given to him, not the other way around, as he claims. Another grift is strong-arming settlements. He sued CBS News for $20 billion over its interview with Kamala Harris, and he's since rejected a settlement of $15 million because he wants more. This is after he settled for $15 million from ABC for alleged defamation. The Freedom of the Press Foundation has called these suits, quote, a thinly veiled effort to launder bribes through the court system. Yet another tactic, selling pardons. According to ABC, about 1 in 5 of the 60 people Trump has pardoned so far have been campaign contributors. These lucky criminals include a Florida nursing home executive convicted of tax fraud and the founder of an electric car company, no, not Tesla, who donated $2 million to Trump's re-election campaign after his conviction for investment fraud. And of course, there's his biggest score so far, which has been crypto. In addition to the dinner that he held for the top 220 holders of the Trump meme coin, that dinner raised about $148 million, Trump is using the parent company of his social media platform, Truth Social, to raise $2.5 billion for Bitcoin investments. All of this is appalling, but what's even more appalling is his systematic dismantling of the legal safeguards intended to prevent this kind of public corruption. For instance, he's politicized the Justice Department and the FBI by appointing rabid loyalists like Pam Bondi and Kash Patel, who have decided not to prosecute, let alone even investigate, public corruption. In one of his first actions as the new director of the FBI, Patel disbanded the agency's elite anti-corruption squad. Likewise, at the Department of Justice, Bondi fired most of the lawyers in the department's public integrity section. Trump has also fired most of the nation's inspectors general, who act as independent auditors at federal agencies. Their job is, or was, to root out waste, fraud, and abuse. In 2024, inspectors general found $71.1 billion of government waste. And that's real savings, not whatever DOJ is doing. Now, House Republicans are working to undermine the Government Accountability Office, or the GAO, which is the government's chief auditor. Its job also is to root out waste, fraud, and abuse. And finally, Trump is working to undermine the courts with increasing attacks on judges. He's not only going after individual judges, he's seeking to appoint loyalists like his personal lawyer, Emile Beauvais, to lifetime appointments on prestigious federal appeals courts. All of this means that Trump has cleared the decks to ensure that he is the griftiest president ever to occupy the White House. So you should ask yourself, shouldn't someone in Congress be stopping him? I'm Ann Kim, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.